You do a complete loop around the islands and eventually thwack into the dock.
I jump from the boat as it nears.
And I'm just gonna slip this guy under here with my other escape boat, and we're good.
Huh. Full of surprise boats, that man.
Where do you find the...
The time, the resources, the explosives that power it.
He makes them himself.
I did not know they were powered by explosives.
All of these questions are something we need answers to, but we just don't have the time right now.
So, we managed to beat a death god.
Sort of.
Beat.
Yes.
I
mean,
kind of...
It was a pretty good fight. Me and Gregor threw in some pretty good punches. Some blows were exchanged. There was give and take and give.
As Kier talks, I just kind of look at Charath as we're walking, just discerning what he looks at, etc.
He's sort of looking around at the different lanterns. Yep. We're pretty strong.
I stop in front of the wisp and step around it.
Oh, come on. What did the wisps ever do to you?
Nothing. I'm just considering I point to Charath. I don't know what it'd do if I walked through the wisp while I was holding Charath.
Yeah, better be careful that never happens for the rest of its immortal life.
Going to smooth my hair and take a nice long pull from my wisp bottle. For stepping forward and knocking on Kittle's door.
That's the window, Marcus. That's the window.
Marcus, you gotta stop huffing that wisp.
Frederick is not a drunk, he's your friend.
I knock on the door.
There's no response.
Hello? Hello? I press on the door a little
Remember
bit.
she went to the other island?
Oh, of course. I forgot. My
Of
mistake.
course.
To the other island.
I think it would just be easier if I step in front of the lantern and kind of holding Charath. I say, Killil, would it be alright if you came and met us on at your house? We solved the problem. I kind of give Charath a little bit of like a hoist.
Everyone eyes you up as you continue gesticulating with the creature. Kier stops playing with the wisp. Weren't they all on Ishir?
Yeah.
Pretty sure they were on
They're on
Ishir.
Ishir, but I don't know how...
Let's see if the Pig Bat's cloud gate is still
It
open.
probably is. I just don't know how comfortable I am going through the cloud gate with the death god in my arms.
Oh, come on. He's basically just...
Walking on eggshells forever.
Yeah, he's basically just a normal spirit folk.
Alright.
You're coddling him already. It's been 5 minutes. He's being stifled. You're being stifled, aren't you?
It's like 5 years old here. Less even.
Kier does the math on his head. Maybe spirits age slow or something? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it would sort of make sense if the particularly long-lived spirits had appropriately... I scratch my head with a free hand. Adjusted learning curve? Damn it, Marcus.
All I'm saying is, you could lend him to Uncle Kier for a bit.
No.
And you didn't let me finish.
No, I run through the cloud gate.
Kier shrugs, picks up Marcus, and carries him through the cloud gate.
Don't mind me.
Oh yeah, the Dimension of Infinite Skies. Almost forgot about this place.
Make sure he doesn't jump off the edge. Someone? Anyone?
Here? Yeah.
It turns out when you see a lot of freaky shit over the course of like 2 days, you kind of get desensitized to it. I'm totally over this.
I look at the hang glider he's pulling out of
I
his...
walk closely next to him.
You hear Kier make an audible clicking noise with his tongue. You pop back into reality to a resounding cry. The various creatures of the community center yell shouts of encouragement. They rejoice your return. Kier steps forward and bows immediately.
I roll my eyes. Though I think to myself, I guess he deserves it.
There's silence.
Give him a hand, guys.
There's silence.
He did it. He worked hard. I look over in the corner.
Well, you actually did it. You beat a death god.
Yup.
That's interesting. And what's up with the backpack?
That's the death god.
What?
Let me talk to you a little bit about
Subtlety? Tact?
little something called subtlety.
No, listen. Thog's smart.
Yeah, Marcus, before you give her the lecture, it's okay. No, it's fine. He takes a step forward. Okay,
I couldn't have pulled one over Thog if I tried.
Wow. My cheeks are getting positively rosy.
It wasn't... Alright. Sure.
You're supposed to kill that thing.
We weren't supposed to kill it. We were supposed to stop it from restricting the trade routes between Meath and Alaran. And we did that.
Thog's eyebrow twitches. That is in the contract, I suppose.
Technically, we fulfilled the contract.
And that's all that matters.
I glare at Gregor.
There's very suddenly a contract in my hand. Yep, looks like all we need now is for,
Ships
us
worth
to
of
be paid.
gold, I believe it was?
by you, like it says right here, on this page. I kind of shove it into his face. His signature is on it.
I nod, glad that Marcus is so up on contracts.
Thog shrugs. What do you expect me to do?
Pay us?
I put a hand on his shoulder. I expect you to pay us, you bastard.
Oh, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you big time. You will be paid so much, Marcus. You have no idea.
Every last one of those words was vaguely threatening. I'd have it no other way.
He extends his hand.
I extend my hand.
You shake hands. There's a weird understanding between these two for some reason. Thug walks over, chair. The spirit folk produces a chair. Thug sits down.
Wow, you really got him around the ring of your finger, don't you?
He looks over.
It's a saying.
So, are we gonna do this thing?
Do what?
I'm gonna pay you guys. It doesn't work if I'm not sitting at a desk.
I'm a little worried now. Can we do this outside where I have room to retreat?
Thug tilts his head at the desk.
I cock my head. We can bring the desk.
I step outside. Did the bear just toss the table through the wall?
Yup.
Oh. I nod to Kilo as I walk past.
I wink at Kilo as I walk past. Yeah, she wants me.
So, for services rendered to the Alaron Empire,
I start to sweat.
for a job well done in freeing those trade routes, he reaches
Marcus's PTSD begins to act
he
up.
reaches into his pocket and produces a sack of coins.
My right hand twitches, reaching for the sword that I lost in the fight.
He reaches into his pocket and produces another sack of coins. He continues to very slowly do this until the table in
Right.
front of you is piled with sacks of coins.
I raise an eyebrow. How?
Each of these sacks is roughly the value of an assassination. I broke it up on your behalf.
Why into such a specific amount?
He glares at you. He slides the sacks of coins across the table.
Well,
You did a good job. It's Alarani custom to break up our money into murder bags. Sorry, I'm
Don't
being
say.
a little
wow.
formal here.
Um,
Regardless, you'll find that there's 45,000 gold pieces in that pile. Divided evenly between you, that's 15,000 a person.
ye gods.
Well,
That is quite a sum of money, Thog. I did not actually think that you would... I
What?
digress. I apologize.
and the vague threats?
What?
And the vague threats?
Oh, yeah, of course. I have a little more for you guys, just because you're my favorite associates.
I assume a battle stance.
I wink at Thog.
He slides something across the table towards Ash.
I stop it before it falls off.
It's a golden pocket watch.
I kind of look at the pocket watch and look at Thog. I
It
don't...
was a lucky charm of mine. I kept it around for years.
Huh. I hesitantly pick it up and flip it over and look at it. Are there any engravings? Does it have any sort of fine print on it?
You pop it open. There isn't any fine print on the inside or outside that you can see, however the clock is broken.
Well, thanks, Thog.
And, for Marcus, he slides something across the table.
I don't stop it before it slides off the table, but it continues to slide on an invisible plane, straight into Marcus's outstretched hand.
Shit. Okay.
It's a business card.
I read it.
That's the business card of my personal tailor. He's
Ooh.
very exclusive.
Really?
Just,
You have a personal tailor?
yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I hold it up into the air, kind of jimmy my fingers a little bit, and it poofs into smoke. Thank you kindly.
I continue turning over the pocket watch and generally just assessing it, looking for some sort of contract that I'm sinking myself into by accepting it.
And Gregor, this is actually the first one of these I'd ever issued. We were gonna make this into a campaign if anyone ever survived this, but he produces a sheaf of papers and slides it across the table. Back,
Thank you. I gladly accept paper. Finally.
Back a century ago, Meadshire was originally created to,
I
try to
suppose.
sort of farm adventures for
Already
the
been
Alrani
used.
Empire that could be sold. Turns out most people just viewed it as an amusement attraction. Most of them just were content to kill sheep and malformed monsters. This is the first official adventurer seal, sanctified by the Alrani Emperor himself. Congratulations, you're official now.
Oh my god.
You look down at the diploma. It's an official writ of adventurership.
I'm no longer an apprentice.
I clap a hand on Gregor's back. Congratulations, Gregor. The squire has become the master.
I reluctantly clap my hands.
I enthusiastically clap my hands.
Things are gonna change for old Gregor. And the world.
Thog's eyes widen for a split second as he passes by. This won't come back to bite me. Kier's head pokes out from under the table.
Yeah.
He sweeps up beside Gregor, throwing an arm around him and partially encompassing him in his cloak. Gregor, we fought together, we bled together, we sweated together.
We sang together.
Did we? Yes, we did. Why don't you come join me in the corner? Because no one else will come and talk to me in the corner.
Okay.
And it's very lonely.
Here.
Hey, Kier, how about you come talk in the center of the room?
Gregor, how about we go talk in the center of the room? We fought together. We bled together. We've sweated together. Everyone should hear of our exploits.
Okay, Kier.
The thugs immediately tackle Marcus.
Oh, it's good to see you guys again.
Marcus, you used your magic and you saved the world.
It's true. It's true. I really did. I see you guys got a couple fresh new scars. Glad to see that you're keeping life spicy.
We can't stop falling. The Guardian takes a step forward, nods at Gregor, nods at Marcus. I'm more than impressed at your skill.
I'm more than impressed by your face.
Oh,
I push my thug out of the way, sliding right up in front of Killel.
I'm staring through the window.
So, you got some flowers to show me at some point.
Yeah,
you
the
mean
hole
the
in the
hole
wall.
in the wall.
Yeah, I'm staring through the hole in the wall.
So you got some flowers to show me at some point.
I believe they would interest you. You seem to be a man of many interests.
Many interests. Scores of interests.
You hear Thog audibly snort from the opposite side of the room.
Probably all of the same interests that you have and more.
Basically, I'm more interesting than you.
She scratches the back of your head. It seems that you got
Whoa, slow
something
down.
lodged there.
Back of my head,
Yeah.
I reach up and scratch.
It seems that, in one of the various tumbles you've taken, there was a rock lodged in. That rock was thankfully holding the blood in. She blinks.
Okay, blood immediately begins pouring out of the back of Marcus's head.
She blinks and stares at you.
Oh, head rub. Feeling woozy. Just gonna... Whoop. There we go.
Marcus, this is your party. This is your party. You need to be in tip-top shape. I'm just gonna put a cork in it. You're fine.
There you go. What?
Get back in there, man.
Whoop. Yep.
I give Marcus a thumbs up from behind Kuro.
No. Still here.
Kieran Gregor give you signs of encouragement from behind her.
I just shake my head. I shake my head.
I often stay awake at night, wondering what my horns would look like if they were bigger. And now I know. Because I just have to look at yours. And there's even fire in the middle, and you have no idea how much I respect that, I say, putting a hand on Killel's shoulder.
It's rare to find a human so charming. The most exposure I've had over...
My eyes flutter from anemia.
I just kind of look at Kier like,
Kira's taking notes in a new book. We are all victims of love. It's written on the cover.
I nod in approval.
The pigbat wanders forward. So, you guys did so well. We want to throw you a party.
Party?
Hey, sounds good
Party,
to me.
huh? I show up from outside.
Certainly feel like diluting what little blood I have left.
So, you guys cleared out the way to 9 Shrines, right? That used to be a bar that was sort of like all about spirits and humans drinking together. How about we head over there?
Oh, you mean the ex-brothel?
No,
No,
not the
Marcus.
ex-brothel. That's a very dark place.
Oh,
What?
oh.
The pigbat shimmies away.
Oh, dude.
But
Oh.
God.
if we headed over to 9 Shrines, I could probably scare up a few bottles of fog apple extract.
Let's go.
My eyes widen. There's no time. Oh wait, we're going through the cloud gate. I trip and fall headfirst through
The entire entourage piles into the cloud gate.
You too, Thog? I didn't think that you'd be one for celebrations.
Think I'm gonna let you guys out of my sight when you have that much money on you?
I mean, what
You
exactly?
could hire an assassin to kill me.
I wouldn't hire an assassin to kill you.
So it's about then that I said, we're not gonna give up here. We're gonna put on the best show that's ever been put on at the stage and
If
over
you
there.
start drinking this stuff anytime soon, it's gonna turn you into a fool like that. I point at Marcus.
And then we did.
The thugs look at each other in awe. Whoa!
I idly pat Don't on the head.
She screeches pleasantly.
And that's when Marcus and Ash would rather have let Kira and I die than kill the giant monster terrorizing existence. Someday, they'll understand.
And, so it was about then that I said, oh, we're not going to give up here. We can't give up here. There's too much at stake. We're going to go and we're going to put on the best damn show that ever was on that stage over there at the center of town. And then we did.
Wow, that sounds actually pretty believable coming from you, Marcus.
Yep, no, 100% true.
It worked, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
Good job, Ash.
Good
We nailed it.
job,
Wow.
Marcus.
So the next time I have a problem with anything, I'll have you fucking sing and dance at it. That'll solve all my problems. Yeah,
Thog,
Thug.
come on.
Now, Thog, I can't dance. Please.
Thog, it was a very, very unique case. It was the stars fucking aligned for this to work.
I'll say they did.
Oh my god.
Marcus's eyes flip back and forth between Khalil and Ash. He shakes his head a little bit. I need more drinks.
I turned to Kilo, and
Marcus, on the way you pass Kieran Gregor, who are having an in-depth conversation about knitting.
Oh, so you use Southern backhand style.
I do believe it produces the most aerodynamic of sweaters.
I'm gonna have to try that sometime.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a sweater that's built for speed, you go with the backhand. If you want a sweater that's built for endurance, you go with the southpaw. I mean, it's just the basics. Marcus, Kier raises his hand. You want to take a seat, talk about knitting a bit?
Marcus's eyes widen.
Trade techniques.
This is one form of magic about which I know nothing.
Did he just hug you? Was that a hug?
I'm not sure what that was.
It was maybe a bit of a stumble hug.
Okay, I will put that down under mysterious, and that is about 50% of my book now, damn it.
1 fog apple extract, please, and 2 fog apple extracts for my good friend Mr. Molman.
Right on it, man! The thugs rush around. So do you want it? How do you want it? Do you want it with ice? Or do you want it with magic? He throws the card at you.
I'll have it with the magic, hold the ice, and kick the vermouth with a pair of steel toe boots.
Ren nods, reaches down behind the counter knowing exactly what you want somehow, and produces your drink.
Thanks, guys.
They continue flicking cards at you as you walk away.
As they near my body, the cards vanish, only to reappear elsewhere. at different trajectories.
So, I guess this is death then. I set Charoth down.
I'd hesitate to call him death.
It's
death in
the
about
closest approximation.
Well, it's like kind of. You humans have judges, right?
Yes.
Well, they represent justice within, like, a certain area.
I think I see what you're getting at.
This creature, she reaches out and then kind of retracts her hand, is kind of death for this area.
Interesting. I had assumed that it was sort of localized because, well, people didn't seem to have any trouble dying from where I came from. I'd stop for a moment and just remember the massacre at Meadshire.
It seems like he's calmed down quite a bit. If one of your friends were perhaps willing to... Perhaps we'll find out when one of you humans eventually dies. If Charoth has truly suspended its modification.
Honestly, I had intended on asking you to look after Charoth whenever we leave. I would honestly like to come back and check up on him every now and then, but this isn't exactly where I'm going to be spending the rest of my life.
She reaches out and tentatively touches the creature. I've taken care of multiple spirit folk with child problems. As you can see here, she places Charoth on the back of the pig bat. They scoot around in the pool.
I chuckle.
I don't believe that this would be a problem.
That's good. So, whenever you sent us up that mountain, what did you think we were going to do? Did you think we were gonna... I picked the pig bat up and just kind of put it on the thing. Did you think that we would deal with it in such a civil manner, or did you think that we would kill Charoth?
Quite frankly, I didn't know what to believe. You're a unique existence that I didn't quite account for. The Godslayer in your company is interesting too.
He's a strange one, isn't he? Wields power that I don't think he even fully... Well, no, I think he understands it, and I think that's the problem.
Just then, Marcus comes bursting out of the door with drinks.
Well, that's great.
So, funny thing, I think she's a deer literally all the time. I plop down into the pool fully clothed. Huh.
You pass Thog, who has Charoth upside down and is kind of eyeing him suspiciously.
Adorable.
Kind of weird.
Finally imprinting on someone, eh? Oh,
Gregor exits,
hey
sees
there, buddy.
Thog and Charoth near each other, and just looks at Ash.
I go over and retrieve Charoth.
Little scamp.
Perhaps I should not have allowed that one to touch him.
It's fine. I had my eyes on him.
Thog skulks back behind the building.
Yeah, I'm...
Marcus is on a table. Three creatures are in intense discussion over what is to be done. Kier leans forward, his chin braced in his hand. I say we modify him. Thog leans forward. I say we rob him.
Marcus mumbles in his sleep. I'm not saying we're definitely gonna get married, and I'm gonna make her ring out of space rock.
Here, buddy. Sweet dreams. He tucks the pig bat into your arms.
Marcus squeezes the pig bat in his sleep.
And lets out a squeal.
Marcus is getting so much action.
I kind of laugh a little and nod along with Gregor. Yeah, he is. You know, you could probably get in there and, garner some attention.
That's okay. That's not really my style.
I figured.
I've got to keep an eye on you.
On me. You don't trust me. Of course.
Well, you've just got a lot of power.
Gregor.
Deciding who lives, who dies, whether it's worth the risk, whether it's worth risking all these people.
Gregor, this might sound crazy to you, but
I'm not saying that I don't trust you.
I was...
Just got there's a lot of lives in your hands, that's all.
You just don't think I can handle this much power. Gregor, I want to confide something in you. Mostly because I know you won't be able to repeat it. You won't be able to get the same thing across to anybody else, even if I told you. No offense. But this isn't exactly a new thing for me. I was in a similar situation once. I was a guardian for an island. I was something very similar to what Charoth was. I was tasked with protecting them, I was tasked with healing wounds, this is familiar ground.
So what happened after you killed all those people?
I didn't kill them. I realized that
Maybe it's not so similar then.
Charoth didn't kill everybody, Gregor. What is Kier doing?
He believes you guys are having a heart-to-heart and are progressing your relationship, so he brought Marcus over so he wouldn't be left out, and they're both pressed up against the door, but Marcus is mumbling far too loud for Kier to hear anything.
And I'm gonna get all the wisps, put them in balls and wisp bars. Wisps and being
I glance over at the door.
You see a single bright blue eye widened and gazing at you intently.
I frown.
It retracts.
bar with your ghost.
Gregor, I'm going to ask something probably unreasonable of you. I want you to trust me with this.
Like I said, that's why I'm sticking around, keeping an eye on you. Well, good talk. Gonna go find a table.
Kier places his hand on Marcus's shoulder, looks straight at Ash. You have 5 minutes before it returns. Stronger than before. Use your time wisely. He backs off,
I cough
giving you
nervously.
a very, very serious look and walks back inside.
So why can I think all of a sudden?
Don't think about it.
Good.
So, Marcus, I wanted to level with you, or rather, thank you. I mentioned it earlier, but I don't feel like it got across properly. You tore up that spell.
I did.
That meant a lot to me.
That spell.
The
In
iconoclast.
pieces. Back in that cabin.
I narrow my eyes.
Because it was brutal.
It was
It was a perversion of magic. It's not something that I could ever use. Not with a good conscience. Which I'd like to think that I still have.
I'd like to think that you still have one too. I kind of think for a moment and then extend a hand.
I extend a hand.
It meant a lot. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it other than that, but it really did mean a lot. I shake your hand.
I shake back with feeling. As the handshake comes to an end, my eyes blur, my head reels, and I collapse forward, embracing Ash fully. Oh, good. Good job. You did a good...
I
good
push
job.
Marcus off into the pool.
Uh,
He's not supposed to get wet!